Also tonight, crews continue to work around the clock to clear hundreds of trees from roads across the state, just like you saw those young men doing there. Chris English spoke with state transportation leaders about that effort. He joins us in studio tonight with those details. Chris?
Well, JR, tonight the SCDOT says their teams are trying to clear roads and restore some normalcy to residents after Helene impacted the Palmetto State.
So crews have been working on clearing trees out of the roadway today. We've seen a lot of trees down all over the state, but in the Midlands as well. Also monitoring any roadways that have flooding in those low-lying areas. So they've been monitoring those roads, clearing trees out of the roadway, and just all over kind of providing any kind of assistance they can.
Hannah Robinson with the SCDOT says the department is working near nonstop.
SCDOT is running on 24-hour operations. We have been since yesterday. So we have crews doing 12-hour shifts throughout the whole entire state. We have 2,300 personnel that are actively working right now. So we are all systems go at DOT, and we will be likely until the middle of next week with things related to this storm.
And Robinson says the DOT has moved crews across the state from the least impacted areas to the most as they continue their cleanup efforts.
Some of those crews went actually over to the western side of the state and aided those crews in Anderson and Greenville, just because we knew that that's where the brunt of the storm was going to be.
As power is slowly being restored to areas across the Midlands, traffic lights that had been knocked out by Helene are coming back online. Earlier today, the city of Columbia was working throughout their system reprogramming lights. Workers told us that they are waiting on Dominion Energy to restore power to some intersections before they can get those lights functioning once again. Speaking of power outages, we spent some time in Irmo this evening where one thing really stood out to us. Restaurants that do have power had full parking lots and drive-thrus that wrapped around their buildings. As you can imagine, there's still a lot of residents there without power who have no way to cook. Live in studio tonight, Chris English, News 19 WLTX.